Hey there guys, so today we have another review and this is another beer from Hill Farmstead. I guess, yeah, Treehouse Growler, but Hill Farmstead. This is Hill Farmstead's Everett. I actually had previously reviewed this, so I'll post you guys a link to that review. Oh, shoot, whoa, okay. Got a little on my face there. I've never actually had that happen, but yeah, filled all the way to the top, so yeah, I guess a little carbonation. Anyway, this is a porter coming from Hill Farmstead, coming in at 7.5%. One of his classic beers. It actually hasn't been bottled in a while, but thankfully it is on draft. So just got it when I was up there at the brewery. So let's dig in. This was actually the first beer that I had from him. He was not sending hoppy beers and not sending that many kegs to New York, so was able to try this years and years ago. Was very impressed, and I'm very haven't had it in a while, so I'm just happy to bring you guys another review. And so yeah, let's dig in. Beer is just absolutely beautiful. Actually, let's get a pour. See what that looks like coming out of the bottle. That comes out, wow, nice dark brown color coming out of the glass. But in the glass, obviously, it's nice black color. There's a really rich, beautiful head on that. Very nice looking beer. Let's get the aroma. Oh, wow, that is nice. Really nice and deep. Rich amounts of milk chocolate, a little bit of spicy kind of, I want to say it's like an anise, licorice kind of note. A lot of cocoa, lots of a good amount of a kind of a coffee grounds, a little bit of that. So it's a combination of coffee and chocolate, so you get that kind of mocha thing going on. Rich sweetness, almost a little bit of toffee, burnt caramel, a little bit of brown sugar. But yeah, wow, that licorice note, that anise note's really definitely in there. Yeah, just really nice, deep, rich sweetness, coffee, bitter chocolate, and milk chocolate, and that kind of spicy note. Cheers. Oh boy, that's fantastic. Wow, definitely with that spicy bitterness on the back end as well. Wow, really nice. 7.5. The mouthfeel on this is super creamy. Yeah, breweries that are putting out beers somewhere from 8 to 9, 10, 11%, you have to learn how to make a beer have a mouthfeel like Hill Farmstead does. Just rich, awesome mouthfeel for 7.5. Up front, there's a general underlying theme. Again, that thing I was getting on the nose. It's a really light kind of licorice note. If you don't like licorice, then you might not like this beer because it is, I would say, it's relatively predominant. It just hits the palate up front and lingers throughout. But then in general, you're getting a lot of wonderful kind of coffee grounds, a lot of rich kind of espresso kind of notes, milk chocolate throughout. Really wonderful kind of caramel sweetness, brown sugar hitting throughout. On the back end, you're getting more of that combination of milk chocolate and coffee. It's a wonderful dance. The beer moves on you. Every time you take a sip, you're looking for the flavors, and you're getting milk chocolate here, you're getting coffee here, but then you're maybe getting it later on the palate, underlying still with that bitterness. Sweetness really helps this beer move around. It sort of gives a beer a nice base, and it complements the mouthfeel very well, so it offers that sugary sweetness along with that creamy mouthfeel. Yeah, awesome stuff. Very much Hill Farmstead. That licorice kind of anise, kind of bitterness, spicy note is very much signature, I think, for him. It's a very balanced beer, so you want that kind of bitterness underlying the beer. It's not overly robust. It's not overly roasty. It's not overly chewy. It's sort of drinkable, but very creamy at the same time. Just a very balanced and refined type of beer. So if you're looking for something that's really going to smack you in the face, then don't go after this. If you're looking for just perfection in the style, I guess, at 7.5, you're really not going to get better than this. The mouthfeel is absolutely crazy for 7.5. It's absolutely crazy, yeah. So as for rating, this beer before the change on Beer Advocate was 100 out of 100, and it still is a 98. It is one of the highest rated stout porters, and it's non-barrel aged, so compliment to that. For me, wow, I'm really enjoying it, yeah. This is a dark beer that you'd want to have all the time because it's so refined and just, again, balanced and delicious. Let's go with a 98 plus. Yeah, I don't think it's 100 out of 100. Some people really rave after this beer. For me personally, I prefer a bigger beer. Bump this beer up from 7.5 to like 10.5, and then that's the kind of beer I want. But at this point, it's just so drinkable, so delicious. and it's really just lots of flavor. 7.5 is absolutely impressive. So 98 plus for me. Until next time, guys, cheers. Let me know what you think of Hill Farmstead Everett. Later.